Welcome to Soole Garage. Didn't get a lot of work done on the Chevelle today. Been taking care of snow removal instead. Got quite a Colorado storm. Weather advisory predicts another 2 to 6 inches. We've already got at least 20. Well, let's just see how much we do have. Whoa! 23 inches. Man, it is coming down. Anyway, we're gonna try and get some work done on the Chevelle today. On Soole Garage today, I actually borrowed my son to help me do a little bit of sanding. It's sure messy in my shop. Dust everywhere. Anyway, I wanted to get everything down to bare metal. As you can see, this rear quarter panel looks pretty good. I'm gonna do some work inside the fender wells too, getting those all sanded down, and then everything will get a nice coat or two of epoxy primer. And then we'll put our primer surfacer on top of that and then start the block sanding process. But as you can see, and again, I'm a little disappointed in what they did to hide some of the surface rust issues. This is not a major setback or anything like that, but they just shot some epoxy primer, it appears, right over some of the surface rust on the top, and then put some sandable primer on it and called it good. So I'm taking it all back down to bare metal and trying to do it right. So again, got the rear quarter sanded down. We'll get the trunk and the other side done as well and try to get some primer on everything. Wax and grease remover. That looks a lot better. I feel a lot better. After I get this cleaned up and put a coat of epoxy primer on it, compared to just priming over the surface rust, I feel a lot better. Well, we've reached the halfway point on the roof skin. Looking pretty good, nice and straight. And as you can see, what a mess sanding is. So we just make a mess and clean it up and do it all over again. All the metal is prepped, and I'm gonna put a coat of epoxy primer on it. I've got it sanded down to bare metal, minus the trunk. Well, I couldn't afford to get the car dipped or even pay to have somebody media blast the entire car, so I just attacked it with some 80 grit, sandpaper, and a DA sander. There were just too many surprises with some of the other issues I found on the car, hidden issues. You've heard me mention this before. The person I bought the car from, they put a heavy coat of primer surfacer on the car, acting like it was ready to block sand, but there's no way. I mean, I just couldn't do it. So stripping it down to bare metal seemed like the smartest thing, so I know exactly what I've got. Putting some epoxy primer on. I'm gonna put a second coat on right now. Flash time is about 20 minutes and we're right there, so I'm gonna put a second coat on right now.
Step on the land,
epoxy primer. It's in the drying process right now. Top, rear quarters. Done. A little blotchy looking. That's because it's still wet. Partially drying. Next step will be a primer surfacer. Time to clean up the gun. And I really like this Warwick. It's a 980H. And I've got her to part cleaning it right now. But I bought it because it had the option of a 1.4 tip, which is good for epoxy primer, and a 1.9 tip, which I like to use when I'm spraying on my urethane surfacer primer, sandable primer. And so this is my kind of my primer gun. And then of course my paint gun right here is a SATA. It sprays so nice. But anyway, please don't call me an expert. But this is kind of what I have, and this is my little paint bench, and it's a nice day, so I popped open the doors, hoping to vet this out real good before the wifey gets home. She does not like the smell of paint and primer, so I like to get that part done when she's off.
I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out. No, was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. I'm in the sun, a fire is burning.
I think I'll just do 2 coats, because after I block sand, I'm sure I'll have to add another coat. So we're gonna let this dry overnight before I block sand. I've actually used the Evercoat Feather Fill G2 on several cars. Actually, it's a polyester premium primer surfacer, and it goes on pretty thick and sands really well, and I like it. But so I wanted to try the House of Color brand instead this time. Got 2 coats of KD 3000 surfacer on there right now, and I'm gonna apply 1 more coat. This is my sandable primer that I'm using, and sure am impressed with how smooth it goes on. Haven't sanded it yet though, so we'll see how it is. 4-to-1 mix, 4 parts primer to 1 part hardener, and just getting ready to spray 1 more coat. And flash time is 15 to 20 minutes, so let's get 1 more coat on.
Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. I'm in the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move. Fingers down your spine, looking in my eyes, feel your hands on mine. Tonight we're free.
things cleaned up, paint guns cleaned up, everything's put away, and I'm pretty happy with the House of Color KD 3000 product. Put 3 nice heavy coats on. I know I've talked about the process before, but I wanted to sand everything down to bare metal and prepare the metal first, and then epoxy coat, and then surface primer on top of that. And so finally we're in a surface primer and we can start the block sanding. Still haven't done the hood and still haven't done the trunk. Gonna pull those off and the doors back off again, and we'll paint those all separately, and then put those aside and just paint the shell separately. Still haven't come up with a color, and I'm gonna do a spray out on 3 or 4 of my favorite choices, and I'll share that with you. I've got a gray and a red and a black, and I haven't decided which one to use. I just don't know. Some people have suggested even white. I don't mind that. I got a brandy candy color too that I will do a spray out on to see how I like that. For those of you that think body shops charge a lot of money, well, this is why. It's an incredible amount of hours put into painting a car, and just having a great facility to do it, controlling your dust and your paint fumes. You know, that's why they charge so much. And I finally got this thing in surface primer, so I feel like I'm making progress and gaining on it. But I just want to say thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for some more bodywork prep paint videos.